Have you ever had a great idea but never acted on it? Have you ever set a goal and you felt motivated about it but you never took action? You kept pushing it off, waiting for the perfect time to start. But as the days and the months and the weeks go by, you didn't make real progress. If that sounds like you, stay with me, because in this video, I'll be showing you why you struggle to take action and how you can fix it. We all have dreams, goals, and great aspirations. We all have marvelous things we want to do with our life. But success belongs to those who take action. It was Thomas Edison that said, vision without execution is just hallucination. The great difference between dreamers and achievers is consistency in action. I know you have great things you want to do, but without taking action in line with it, you never get it done. Most of us desire to take action, but we struggle with action. Why? The first reason we don't take action is lack of clarity. If you are not clear about the goal you want to achieve, you won't take action in line with it. Imagine you are about to go on a journey and you don't know where you are going. You will not be motivated to get started. Most of us, we have vague goals. We are not specific about our goals, and you are not prepared to act because there is no clarity. There's a difference between I want to make more money and I want to make $1,000 monthly by freelancing. Without a clear path, you will not be motivated to take action. Lack of clarity equals no action. The second reason you don't take action is complexity. The bigger and more complex the goal, the more easier it is for you to procrastinate. In psychology, it's called cognitive overload, when the tasks or the goals seem so complex that your brain resists starting. Take for example, you want to write a book and you kept researching, thinking, searching, and you spend longer time doing that until the tasks start becoming so big in your eyes. And then you start feeling overwhelmed, and then you just decide that if this is what writing is all about, I'm not writing. And that's how you stop taking action and lose progress on that goal. The third reason people struggle to take action is because there's no system or habits in place. You see, many people rely on motivation, but something about motivation is that it fades. For you to take action on your goals, you need to create a system that sustains that goal. You need to cultivate habits that support the goal you want to achieve. The fourth reason people struggle to take action is because of fear of failure and perfectionism. Many people are waiting to know all the answers before they get started. Many people are afraid to make mistakes. Many people just want to try something, and that's why they don't take action towards your goal. You see, you don't have to be perfect to start. You have to start to be perfect. The more you take action towards your goal, the more clear you become, the more you improve, the more you get better at taking action. The fifth reason why people don't take action is no accountability. When no one is watching you, it's easier to delay action. You need to be accountable to people. You need to have accountability partner that will look after you, that will work with you, that will watch you so they can take action towards your goals. And the final reason is long timelines and no deadline. A 1 year goal seems far away, so you delay action. Most times we set goals without deadline and we wonder why we don't achieve those goals. Without a deadline, we are not inspired, we are not motivated to take action on those goals. And these are reasons why people don't take action in line with their goals. Here are 5 strategies that will help you take action consistently. The first strategy is clarify. Define your outcome with precision. You see, a confused mind does nothing. That's why clarity is important. If you are not clear about where you are going, what you want to do, how you go about it, you won't take action in line with it. Vague goals lead to vague results. That's why you need to be clear about what you are aiming at. And to do this, you have to use the SMART framework, which is your goals must be specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? Your goals must be measurable. How will you measure your progress? Your goals must be achievable. That is, it must be realistic. Also, your goals must be relevant. It must be in line with your goals and visions for life. And finally, your goals must be time bound. It must have a deadline. And I recommend that you use the 12-week year approach. That means whatever goals you have for the next 1 year, tell yourself what progress can I make in line with it in next 12 weeks and work with it. So for example, instead of saying I'll write a book someday, tell yourself I'll write a chapter every week for the next 12 weeks. Now that is specific. Now it has clear outcomes. The clearer the goal, the easier it is for you to execute. So this is what you can do quickly. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve? Why do I want to achieve this? And how can I measure progress? Then put a deadline to that goal. The second strategy is identify. This talks about identity-based execution. That means become the kind of person who takes action. You see, most people want to do before they can become. but the process is you must become so that you can do. Most times you don't take action in line with your goal because you have not become the kind of person that can take action. You don't see yourself as someone that take action. Most people see themselves as a chronic procrastinator, and if you have that kind of mindset, that kind of identity, you not take action in line with your goals, because most times you act based on your identity. So if your action is not in line with who you are or who you think you are, if it's not in line with your identity, you will not make progress towards your goal. You'll not even be motivated to take action. Instead of focusing on your goals, you must build an identity around that goal. You have to become before you can do. And you can achieve this by using affirmations and visualization, and also small wins to reinforce the new identity you are building. So this is what you can do. Tell yourself every morning that I am a disciplined action taker. I execute on my goals daily. And beyond saying that, take small steps towards doing that by taking a little action in line with other goals you have. Also, as you say that, always see yourself like the person you want to become. You don't have to become to see, you have to see it to become it. Remember the words of James Clear in his book, The Atomic Habits. Every action you take every day in line with your goal is a vote to the kind of person you want to become. The third strategy is organize. You must structure your time for execution, and you can do this using time blocking. You must allocate specific block of time to whatever important goals you want to achieve. You see, whatever is not scheduled doesn't get done. Whatever you don't fix time for, it won't happen. That's why it's important that you block time for the important tasks you want to do. Based on the clarity you've gotten about the goals you want to achieve, it's time for you to set specific time you will take action in line with that goals. So it's not enough to say that you want to read a book today. The best way to do this is that read a book between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Now that is you being specific, and most importantly, set reminders and non-negotiable deadlines to keep yourself accountable and to keep you on track. So you can say between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. you will do this, and what you have to do next is that take your own, set a reminder so that once it's time to start, you will get started. So here's a quick fix. Every Sunday, create a plan for the week and set specific time block in different days of the week when you are going to take action in line with an important task. Remember, you don't find time, you make time. The fourth strategy is initiate. That means take action no matter how small. Starting is usually the hardest part, but once you begin, momentum kicks in. There is something called the Zeigarnik effect, and it's the idea that the brain craves completion. So when you get started on a goal, the urge to finish kicks in because a loop is open in your brain, and then your brain will keep craving on that task is completed, on that loop is closed. And most people are waiting for motivation before they take action. No, action precedes motivation, not the other way around. It's when you start acting that you now start feeling the momentum or the desire to continue acting. So you can leverage these three techniques to get started. The first is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. The second is the 5-minute rule. When it's time to get started on a task and you don't feel like doing it, just tell yourself, I'll work on this task for the next 5 minutes and get started. Once it's 5 minutes, most time you feel like continuing. And the third is the 5-second rule. This is the idea that once it's time to do a task, do a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and take action before your brain talks you out of it. Think about a specific task you'll be procrastinating, and for the next 5 minutes, just take action on it. After 5 minutes, if you don't feel like continuing, you can stop, but most time I am certain that you continue. The fifth and final strategy is commit. This talks about leveraging accountability and social proof. You see, the secret to productivity is accountability. I've discovered that when people have someone to answer to, execution becomes non-negotiable. People are more likely to follow through when they are held accountable. So here are 3 things you can do. Get an accountability partner, someone to hold your hands and keep you on track. The second thing you must do is to leverage public commitment. That means announce your goal for external prayer. I remember when I was writing my fourth book, The Action Code, one of the things I did was that I announced on my social media platform that my book will be published on a particular date, and that gave me more prayer to work on it and never to delay. Another thing you can do is to get into high performance circles. That means surround yourself with action takers. You have heard about the quote that says you are the average of the 5 people you move with. So join an accountability group, get a success partner, get someone that will work with you towards achieving whatever goals you have. And if you need a structured accountability group, I have something to offer you. So if you struggle to take action consistently in whatever goals you have and you need a structured guidance, I invite you to join the Action Accelerator Program. This is a 3-month accountability coaching program where I help you clarify your goals, create a 12-week action plan, stay accountable with weekly check-ins, get access to live trainings, accountability group, and execution tools. You will also get a free copy of my book, The Action Code, a book that contains the secret to taking action consistently. And also you get access to my second book, which is Life by Design, a book that helps you design the kind of life you want to live. So you can either join the group accountability coaching or a personalized coaching for you. The next 90 days can be the most productive time of your life. If you are interested in this, check the caption of this video and get started. Listen, taking action is what separates high achievers from just dreamers. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is right now. If this video has helped you, hit the like button and also subscribe. Also leave a comment on one specific action you are going to start taking today. I'll be checking the comments and I'll also be responding.